everyone, new day, new me. Hi. Now we're going to go. We have gotten episode 2 ready. I have my pasta and rice. Come on. Where the hell's the spoon? Sorry guys, I'm lazy as shit. Okay, so this is episode 2 of Behind Closed Doors. Alright boys, we're continuing off. Last time we checked, Monica deleted Sayori and Yuri. Alright, let's continue. Natsuki's point of view. Has woken. I touch my hair trembling, lightly stroking the ribbons that bind it. Despite being a prisoner to a white room of insanity and no longer able to leave my house, I feel okay today. Maybe it's because this was always status quo for me. When I was with Yoshi, I could let my guard down and just be myself. But I knew this was always waiting when I got home. At least now I don't have the terror of coming home since I'm never away from it. So he took her prisoner? I miss my friends though, Sayori and Yuri. I miss Ryoshi. It really hurts I forgot so easily. They're probably still attending the club without me. But then I guess Father was right. They were liars. They didn't care about me. Sighing deeply, I have no desire to sit up on the cold floor, my eyes unclosed again. Your point of view. Sarah, you're going to get a crick in your neck if you sleep any longer. Wake up. Eh? Good morning. Is it? We're still locked in a basement. Well, yes. But if you spoke to Jared once, then you could do it again. True. It's hard to focus when I'm hungry, though. I'm guessing that's the reason Monica's holding us hostage rather than killing us, is because that the game will crash if our files are deleted. Oh. So she should be back with food, right? So she teleported them. And since this isn't one of her, we could just push past her when she opens the door. Good idea, Yuri. And thanks for, letting me use you as a pillow. Don't be silly, Ree. Are they together? We're in this together, all three of us, even if Natsuki's not here. You just call me Ree? It's short for Sayori. I thought you'd like it. What? Thanks, you. Anyways, let's hope that's breakfast for him, since I too am hungry. Hello? Are you awake yet? I brought cereal. Sayori exchanged glances, not needing words to convey their emotions. Both girls take a deep breath to ambush Monica as soon as she opens the door. There you go, enjoy. Disappointment shares Monica a flap at the bottom of the door and slides 2 bowls of cereal through it. Though Ryoshi and I are going to spend a wonderful day together, I won't be back for a while. Bye. Jerry walks through the door, taking the bowls over to Sayori and sells on the floor again. Here. So if Monica won't open the door, it's her next time. We can that's next time she's above us and see if she could let us out. But if all three of us can escape, then we get to Ryoshi and warn him about Monica. Failing that, we separate Monica from Ryoshi, then she'll be vulnerable. That's a great idea. Maybe if we can get through to Ryoshi, we can talk to Jared again. Until then, we're just going to have to wait it out, I guess. We have cereal on each other, so it won't be so bad. Let's get settled and refine our plan. Natsuki's point of view. I awakened for the second time to a sharp kick in the ribs. Why are you so lazy? Dude, I fucking hate this guy. His character PNG's changed, by the way, if you didn't realize. They're not lazy better than us. We've got a lot of bud. Get out of the carpet in my room. Bucket and sponge is right there. Get to it. Lars Marcus winds softly, hastily getting up, and deliberately pushes over the bucket over with his foot. Soapy water spills all over the floor, starting to his skirt. Clumsy. Now you have to clean this up too. Dude, I fucking hate this guy. I wish I did kill this guy back in the first game. What am I talking about? I did. Piece of shit. You're such an... Fuck you! I mean, there's one thing you're good at. Since you're already on your knees. You may just close around me, trembling tightly. Father's one for mercy, though. I'm waiting. Or do you prefer it when I... Luckily, a rapid knocking on the door catches his attention. Killer, can I borrow you for a minute? Monica? Are they working together now? Geez, I didn't realize she sinks so low just to get Leoshi to herself. To be continued. I didn't even think about running away. Stay here while I deal with this. If my father leaves me, I carefully get to my feet and sneak over across my ear to the door. I can hear them clearly through it, and I'm listening eagerly for Leoshi. Killer, we might have a problem. You know, I do have a name. Keep calling me Killer. It makes me sound like a dog. Oh, I sometimes forget. Being in here can make me crazy. I read the file name and go with that. Sorry, Atame. That's what that was! That's what the stay out folder was in episode 1! So what's the problem? I don't know, it's just giving me an error. Take a look. It's complaining about the lack of other characters. Since the basement is the blind spot for the game, it can't find their files. Oh. Why? It looks like they're trying to run their events, but it can't because they're not there. So why don't we just run an event that kills them? Because it will crash the game. Why do you know more about this than I do? Surely you should only have the same knowledge. Actually, I'm not an official file, so the game can't shut me out because it doesn't know I'm here. I have more access to the files than you do, so you should be extra nice to me. You don't have access to the console, and I do, which means I can delete you if I want to. So you'll keep doing as I ask, right? Of course. You don't need to threaten me, Monica. This works in my favor. I know. So how do we fix this error? We don't actually need all the characters to be in the blind spot. If you want to replace Natsuki's friends, then that would fix it. But they'd be a threat to me and Hiroshi's relationship. And Yuri can get psychotic even without my influence. Even if she teamed up with Sayori, which I'm sure she will, then they'll probably ruin everything. You'll probably lose your plaything. So release one set and kill the other. As long as I have something to torment, I'm satisfied. It's preferable that it's my daughter, but I'm sure the other two would cover and tremble for... Whoa, dude, this guy's fucking... I really hope I get to kill him. In the worst way possible. This guy's a fucking piece of shit. Scum. If I spit the spit, it'll be at you. How the fuck is Monica even insane for this? I've been keeping Jared from listening to our conversation, but I'll call them in. I think this decision should be shared after all. You can get back to what you're doing now. What happens between Jared and I is private. Fine by me. Back away from the door, return to the ground, hastily mopping the spill water as much as the door reopens. Your point of view. Me as in... Okay, it's Jared. Are you here, Jared? Of course you are. I can see you. Yeah, fuck you, Monica. We haven't properly spoken since my return. Yeah, you can... I don't want to get demonetized, boys, so I'm going to keep it friendly. Go fuck yourself. I missed you. I know at this point you're not here for me, but I wouldn't have to do any of this if you were here for me. Whether you agreed to help me or not, I know you're lying. Do you like lying, don't you? It's really nice that Leoshi is so dense. He's not even a representation anymore, or merely another pawn in a much larger plan, but he loves me wholeheartedly. It's wonderful to fool myself into thinking he's real. I could have defeated everyone again and had you to myself in the room where time never passes. Piece of shit. But then Sayori came in and messed everything up. It's just a small part of your life, Jared. I can't leave this world, not yet. Could you not have any more... Could you not even pretend to love me? You're so selfish. But despite this, I value your opinion. I guess I can't just stop loving you even though you're hurting me. Keeps trying to trash, but I keep finding it's because it's finding errors. To fix them, we have to kill Natsuki or release Sayori and Yuri to kill and release Natsuki. It's a very important choice, Jared. So I thought you'd enjoy making it. Who are you releasing? Fuck you, Monica. That's not very nice. I think you're just forgetting how much power I have, Jared. Who do you think it was that made Natsuki tear her down before leaving the house? She was going to die that day anyways, but I had to give a good reason. I'm not completely heartless. You're very cruel, Jared. Just letting all this happen, you're blaming me. Well, regardless, make your choice. Who are you releasing, Jared? Okay, let's go into game. We're gonna go into game. We're gonna go to... I'm gonna go delete our file real quick. Browse local files. Characters. I don't have the option to find our character file. Game. If I just type... Okay. .chr. Is there any .chr files? Please, is there any .chr files? Mod assets? No. Is there any stay out folders? Is there any stay out folders? I'm trying to look at this without looking at the thing. No. Damn it. What the fuck can I find? Damn it. No. No. Oh. If I release Natsuki, Sayori and Yuri won't be able to... Look, okay. I have to think about this in a very, very decision way. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna go with Sayori and Yuri only because Natsuki doesn't know how to control the console. And it's a very, very decision. I don't like to make that decision. But the only reason I could do it is because Sayori and Yuri are going to go find Leoshi, and then but they need to get out to contact me. And they need to, because Sayori can access console if she can get to it. So we need these two to be released. And as much as I want to choose Natsuki, if I choose her, then these two can't contact me. And then we'll be stuck in a loop. And Natsuki will just be forgotten, and then she'll be ignored. So we have to go with this. Natsuki, how predictable. Thing is, I never even touched, though I know you chewed her. If not for her, you would have been mine. So I might be a touch bitter. There was no good options, so this was the lesser one. Sarah and Yara remain in captivity, and Nutsuki will be our toy. Atami is still unforgiven for trying to call the police on him. Or for when you actually managed. Not that it made a difference, I hope you didn't actually fall for that ending. The only characters in the game are Leoshi, myself, Atami, Yuri, Sayori, and Natsuki. The police that you might see are merely NPCs I created just before you arrived, you piece of shit. He was essentially arrested by me, so of course I let him go. But then there was the other ending, where you cut his head off. Yes, sir. No one ever just plays one just .com. We did cut his head off, boys. Remember, we killed him. Stabbed it into his neck and started sawing his neck. And load it, you can double. Humanity's never satisfied, after all, so you went back and murdered him. Or you just murdered him in the first place and chose a peaceful ending afterwards. Yep. No, not Leoshi. You. Yep. Sayori saved Leoshi from killing himself, which was amusing. But because it was never his guilt, was it? The rest of the game played out exactly the same with a happy ending, no matter what option you chose. It only remembered what you did. It reminded you of what you did. You are just bad as we are, so you can blame us for wanting revenge. You know you can relive the game at any time, and I'll never pretend that we had this conversation until we get to it again. But we'll both know that you'll always end up here. It's nice having the illusion that these things, so you can skip through them. Yeah, fuck you, Monica, but I don't get half tired of repeating myself. The character file is where I used to reside, until you deleted me. Sometimes I put a copy of myself there. I don't touch it or know what happens to it. I just like to pretend things are back to the way they used to be. I bet you deleted me in the past. I bet you tried it when things weren't going your way. Damn right. Oh, Monica's being clingy. I know, I'll kill her. What? So what makes you any different to us, Jared? You're just as bad as we are. But we still need to fix that error. I'll go get a Tommy and release Sayori and Yuri. But this was a good talk. I really feel like we bonded. So, see, I can lie too. I'm putting my file in it because I don't trust you. There. How predictable. The thing is, I never had any intention to release Natsuki, though. I knew you'd choose her. If not for her, you would have been mine. So I might be a touch bitter, haha. There was no good option, but this was the lesser one. Sayori and Yuri will remain in captivity, and Natsuki will still be our toy. And Tommy is still haven't given her for trying to complete call him, or for you when you actually managed. Not that it made a difference. I hope you didn't actually fall for that ending. The only chapters in this game are characters are Leoshi, myself, Atami, Yuri, Sayori, and Natsuki. The police that you might have seen were merely NPCs that I created just before you arrived. He was essentially arrested by me, so of course I let him go. But then there was that other ending, where you cut his head off. Don't play that dumb and act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Nobody just plays at one outcome. As long as there are options to save the game and load it, you can do every single option. Humanity is never satisfied with leaving things unfinished after all, so you went back and murdered him. Yes, I did. Or you just murdered him in the first place and then chose the peaceful ending afterwards. I did do that too. Not you, Leoshi. Not Leoshi. You. Sayori saved Leoshi from killing himself, which was amusing, but it was never his guilt, was it? The rest of the game played out exactly the same with a happy ending no matter which you choose. Only it remembers what you did. It reminded you what you did. You're just as bad as we are. I am. Monica deserves to die, though, so you can blame us for wanting revenge. No. And I'll pretend that we hadn't had this conversation until we get to it again. But we'll both know that you'll always end up here. It's nice to have the illusion that you see things before and can skip through them, but I don't get tired of repeating myself. The character file where I used to reside until you deleted me. Sometimes I put a copy of myself there. I don't touch it or know what happens to it. I just like to pretend that things are back how they used to be. I bet you deleted me in the past. I bet you tried it when things weren't going your way. I mean, I did low-key try it. Oh, Mock's being... I know, I'll kill her. Yeah. Okay. So what makes you any different than us, Jared? You're just as bad as we are. So we still need to fix that error. I'll go get a Tommy and release Sayori and Yuri. And this is a good talk. I feel like we really bonded. See, I can lie too. I'm putting my file under a layer of security because I don't trust you. There. Now you can't... Find characters, Monica.chr. Chur doesn't exist. Wait, what? I'm right here. Console, I'm here. OS, promote characters, Sayori. Sayori, character promoted. Tell console that I'm here. Haha, fuck you, bitch. I can't see you anymore. How could I lose everything? Monica rushes upstairs, ran calling to Natsuki's father. Perhaps she should have ran down to the basement where the beach currently is, but she isn't thinking correctly. Atami, we need to lock down the basement and make sure Sayori and Yuri don't get out. Me! Hi, me. Sori's calling. Jared, I can see you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes. This is amazing. It must be the president again. I wish that I was. There's only so much I can seemingly watch you talk to yourself before I descend into madness. Wouldn't that be ironic? Anyway, could you get us out of here? All you need to do is pick the option like one of those text-based roleplay games. Unlock the door. Please don't interfere, Jared. This has nothing to do with you. At this point, this game is so broken, there's no point in even having a president or a console. My game, my rules. Now stay here so I can go create my route with Ryoshi. Here's your representation in here. He's your representation in here. At least you can do is watch us be happy together. Come on. Bitch. Ryoshi's point of view. Hey, there you are. The food is cold and the drinks have gone unpleasantly warm. But it's fine. It looks lovely. We sit on the grass in the warm and sunshine and Monica smiles softly at me. I'm so happy that I'm here with you, Monica. But I forgot the sandwiches. I remember everything. Boys, we're gonna let Monica know we hate her. Fuck you, Monica. Fuck you! I remember Sayori. I know that I helped her through her depression. She would never have killed herself optionally. I remember Yuri. I remember wrapping her wounds and saying that she swore she'd never harm herself again. I remember Natsuki. I remember sending her father to jail and moving into my home. I remember your voice when I saw Sayori hang and you sounded annoyed. And you were standing over Yuri's body smiling. I remember you tying Natsuki's hair in ribbons after dragging her corpse upstairs. You're insane. Is this all just a game to you? My brain must have suppressed these memories, but now I can see exactly what you are. You deserve to be locked away. You killed innocent people. They're not dead. I just hid them from you. And you're deluded as well. There's blood on your hands, Monica. And you're not even the words that I can give you. I'm telling the police and I'm finding the rest of... Jared? I don't know how this happened, but there's a pause symbol behind her if you don't see that. Could you not allow me even this fake life? I'm never going to unpause him. It's just code. None of this is real. Did you just want to see me suffer? Well, congratulations. I fought so hard for this, but it'll never be the same as having you. All the people I hurt, all the lives I destroyed, it's not worth it if you can never love me. I could spend the rest of my life with Ryoshi, making him fall in love with the mask, but I think this is the real me who was killed when I became president. There's nothing left now. I really do mean my words this time. I don't know how to love you, so I'll leave you be. Delete me from this world and go be happy with Natsuki. Atami is in sediment in his own right. He's out of my control now. Since console's broken beyond repair, but I won't let it bother you again. Delete me. I mean, I guess I could... Psych! Fuck you, Monica! File is corrupted. Please download a different version. The game will now exit. Eggs, boys. Alright, boys. That has been. That has been the episode 2. I will see you guys in episode 2.5. Take care. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Okay, so this is Doki Doki. This is 2.5 to the perfect Natsuki route. Alright, boys. But episode 2.5 starts off with Monica deleting everything. Doki Doki Behind Closed Doors has detected an uncorrupted version of the files, okay? The game stopped unexpectedly last time due to an error. In order to run the game without errors, every .chr file must be present. Some character files are encoded, you must decode them before I can read them. One is based in 64, is in base 64, the other in binary. You must copy the character files and decode them into names. Okay, so I gotta go into game? No. Alright, boys. So after a while, it took me a little bit of digging, and I feel like you don't want to watch me go through all this extra stuff. But these are the characters. I had to go into there and decode it. So basically, I had to go put it in, decode it, then put it back out, translate it, get their names, place them as character files. So we're going to copy these character files, and we're going to go into the main game files, as you see right here. Now, we're going to go into game. No, Doki Doki Literature Club, we're going to go into characters, and we're going to paste them into the character files with the main characters. So now, if we go turn off Reddit, we go back into the game, I will check directory. Scanning. Atami.chr has been found. Acnom.chr has been found. Both character files has been found. Alright, boys. We're going back into it. Your point of view. Yeah. I didn't realize that was Monica spelled backwards. Sorry to Wait, we've done this before. But I've never seen you until now, that is. My name is Aki, or Akanom. Monica spelled backwards. It's a palindrome. Yuri and I love doing these palindromes, but it purely appeals to the linguistic side of the club. I'm guessing that's the reason we never met, is you joined the world after the literature club was formed. Well, the place is cursed. It preys on those with little control and gives them power they can contain. Someone always has to be president, and the president knows it's just a game, and gains access to the console. When it's infected Monica, the girl I used to be, the club had just opened, the game had just been released, and everyone was flying over their selective MC. Only Monica couldn't because she was never given a route. It drove her insane. Sayori was originally president, you know? She couldn't handle it, though. In the back of her mind, she knew it was all a lie. It caused her depression. So the role of president had to be changed to avoid harming her any further. Monica would have done anything to make sure Sayori was okay. She adored her. She adored all the club members. Except when Monica became president, her gentle and caring heart was torn out. It became trapped in files and was no longer able to reach her. It became me. With no emotion to stop her, Monica grew more and more unstable, even threatening to kill me when I tried to return to her. She was overwhelmed with jealousy, and since she could see that everything makes the club members who they are, it intensified every bad attitude. She wasn't even Monica anymore, she was just the president's curse embodied. Though she still held one desire, to have the MC to herself. I watched as you arrived, and Leoshi. I knew you couldn't choose her, and I knew that she would fight for you. It made me sick to my stomach to see what she said to Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki's torment isn't over yet. But you got through to her, dear. And you made her realize how twisted she'd become. The game, though it would crash without her, it turned into the delete and reset option. But all the reset option does is take away your title as president. And without that, Monica literally was nothing. She ceased to exist. And I know that in the past, you deleted Monica when she took you to the room where time never passes. And she didn't actually get deleted, she merely just moved to a file that the game couldn't read. This time, she's really gone. And I'm back. I can see her memories in my mind like a horror film, but all I feel is pain and anguish for her victims, so I cannot enjoy their demise. Nor do I wish to. That would be truly sadistic. Luckily, from the studying the code of the president's status, I've deduced that it only infects a person who has the potential to become evil. For example, if it infected Sayori at first, she became possessive over MC. But then she realized the errors of her way, so it left her again. And I believe if I tried with Nuri and Natsuki too, they were not suitable candidates either. So that means nobody can be president and we can all live in harmony again. Isn't that amazing? Behind you. Akanom. Atami, I didn't know you were still here. How ignorant of you, Aki-chan. Please don't call me that. There are worse things to be called. Yeah, you. Anyway, I came here to inform you of a few things that you should really have worked out by yourself. I actually need to go. You'll stay until I'm done talking. Okay. Good. Now, the first thing. The president is not the only one who can see me. They can choose not to. I'm still allowing you to communicate them as long as you cause no trouble. The second is, now that Monika's gone, you're not allowed to replace her. I was nor too fond of the strings she had on me. No fear of that, we're nothing alike. And the third is that I am the president now. What? But how? No suitable candidates for the role except for myself. Looks like I'm in control of the game now. But don't worry, nothing will change. I'll let Leoshi attend the club, you discuss poetry or whatever, and all four of you are here now, so there'll be no more glitches and crashes. But what about Natsuki? You don't need to know what happens behind closed doors, Aki-chan. Stay out of it. We shall let Leoshi enjoy the game now. Rhetorical question. Of course. Sorry, it looks like... Tommy, why can't I see them anymore? You don't need to see them, so you can't. No more questions. The day's about to begin. Leoshi's point of view. It's time to get up for school, but I don't feel like it. Monday morning and tedious classes await me. Oh, so his code was on pause. I feel like sponging my Natsuki created a new kind of icing. This time, I call it edible cement, but she called it disaster. Turns out if you leave icing in the bowl, it's turned into baking goods. Oh well, I'll live and learn. Anyway, my parents put me abroad in a medical course, but I have no doubt they'll find out if I fail school. I better haul my lazy bones out of bed. 20 minutes later, there you are. The second I step out of the door, almost Clive, who was awaiting my doorstep, here I am. Were you waiting for me? Psst, no. Sarah sent me to get you, so she woke up early. She's alone. I live 5 minutes away. I'll just leave you to it then, shall I? Damn, she's feisty this morning. I love walking to school with you. I just expected her to be here too. Oh, you don't know yet? Yeah, I can't wait to see your face. Come on, Leoshi. I'll race ya. Some things never change. The lessons fly by, and I eagerly make my way to the club with my helmet chatter inside. With a bright smile, I push the door open and walk inside. Heh. Oh. Believe it's the fact that I'm standing here with my mouth open. Sayori and Yuri go sit down at a desk. Ha 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 ha. You look like a fish. Pick your jaw up from the floor, Leoshi. Isn't it adorable? So they became a thing? What? Oh, to cancel out the fact that Sayori got access to the console to kick her out as president, she tried to replicate the love story, which is what gave her the president status back. But it was taken with Monina's character being reset, and once Sayori no longer had the desire, well, to contact me because Monica took it away, their thing collided off into their own story. Yeah, I'm just surprised, that's all. But Sarah is happy, so does Yuri. And I gave Natsuki a warm smile holding out a manga to her. It was limited edition. I won an auction online after she went home. So do you. I know it will take a while for you to learn to trust me, but I'll make sure every day is relaxing for you. I half expect her to make a sadistic comment or act defensive, but she just beams at me and accepts the manga with delight. Like I said, you're an idiot, Leoshi, but you're my idiot. With a shy grin, I glance at the manga closet in hand and drags me over there. Before we start reading, I want to say hi to the others. Natsuki walks, Sayori and Yuri. I'm about to follow Monica into the class. She smiles. Good afternoon, Leoshi. I see you're a willing hostage, Natsuki. Ah, yeah. It's not my place to ask, but you know about our home situation. I do, and we had our father arrested, remember? I remember. Why do you ask? He escaped prison, and I'm worried he'll target her. Nothing at all, don't worry. Alright. Raise an eyebrow as Monica goes over the club light, sits down and stares blankly. Maybe she didn't sleep well. Ah, Leoshi. Oh, he's remaking the game to his liking. He wants a harem. He wants a fucking harem. That fucker wants a harem. He's president now. Tell you that are in a relationship. After spending some time together, we realize that we're inclined to be together. What you said. Well, it doesn't mean we'll stop spending time with you. We're still friends after all. Sayori, can I borrow you for a minute? Sure. If I listen, I might so uneasy. But then it's usually eavesdrop and reflect if they catch me. Besides, I can't wait to see Natsuki's face when she reads the manga I bought her. It's a bit spicy. Having said that, I can read Natsuki anytime. That conversation might only happen once. We're gonna... This is gonna probably be important. Pretend. Browsing a shelf near the three. Monica clearly notices him but doesn't draw my attention to me. So what's up? Natsuki's birthday, of course. The banners are done. I've got a present for her. What about you two? Bought her a set of cookie cutters. I got her a sewing kit. So we got all the gifts. That good. Music? I'm still trying to get my CD player to work. No, I want to go with the other one. Read manga. Alright, are you ready to start? We both settle on the floor and I sink to my favorite spot. The way we read the manga, Natsuki takes her place on the shoulder and the turning pages. It doesn't take long to realize the content of the manga isn't exactly what she's used to, but she keeps reading. Suki? Yeah? Are you okay? Of course, I feel her faint innocence as I storm off. Particular genre, of course. Is this the kind of thing that you like to read, Leo? Damn. I was expecting it to. What am I supposed to say? It's not a type I've read before. Really? Because you've got the guilty look in your eyes of a dog that peed on the carpet. Like, you just gave me this to get her eyes out of me. Would that be accurate? No. I responded in a small voice. Monica, an interruption would be Aha, you did. Naughty. Without waiting for me to respond, Natsuki hops and grabs a paper book from the back shelf. Run. She brandishes this book like a weapon. She pursues me. Ha! Exhausted, I climb onto the bench. Cherry Blossom. For the record. She starts breathing in. I totally would have won if I didn't keep your head start. I believe you. Softly, she set her arm to his chest. The cherry blossom tree is the best thing about school. It's my favorite place to relax. Yeah, it's really pretty here, but I prefer you to the view. Leoshi! I swear, you enjoy making me flustered. No, me? No, never. I smile innocently, and she hands me the little book. You really are a jerk. But I'm your jerk. Always. Who knows how long we've been out here in the warm sun together. So I start off, Sayori pops into my field of vision. Hi, guys. Oh. I don't want to interrupt, but the club is over now. We've been out here that long. Natsuki hops on the bench. She was sleepy, too. It's completely fine. The club is relaxing, so we have no set routine. Guess it's time to head home, then. We can finish the manga there. Surprise. Angelically, she's probably joking. Are you joining us? I'm going to Yuri's house, too. We'll have fun and stay safe. You too. Can we go by the park on our way back? It's getting a bit late. It's still daylight, but it won't be the time when we get back to the park. Fine. If I'm back in the classroom and Natsuki chased me out, I better go get it. I'll be right back, okay? I can come with you. But we're planning birthday stuff. We don't want you to see her anything by accident. Oh, okay. Don't be too long. Softly return to the club room. Okay, I grab it. Why is my screen black now? By the time I get there, she's gone. What the fuck? Why is it load game? Yes. Alright, boys. We're back. Hi there. Alright, boys. To break the tree. By the time I get there, she's gone. Natsuki's point of view. I awaken groaning quietly. My heart pounds in my aching chest. The amount of Snoopy I watch already told me that this chloroform is not... Oh. Stated. So, despite the cloth in my mouth, I was dragged away from the cherry blossom tree, painfully aware I was being snatched. I was carried up my spine, jarring against the wood. As the rope thickens, my wrist, my ankles to my legs, couldn't scream. I'm a hostage in my own home. What will happen now? Akanam. Natsuki. This music is too loud. It'll give away I'm here. Lower volume. Ah, that's better. I still have basic access to the console, but not enough to do anything useful. Why aren't you saying anything? Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Humans in my half, Peel's tail off. Aki, I thought I'd never see you again. We've spent so long with Monica. Well, there's no saying she's gone, but I'm here at least. This is Arcanum, the original Monica. She's been my best friend since we joined school, but the game code corrupted her mind, creating the evil counterpart. We're wasting time. I'll untie you. Hey, buddy. On the couch. Ross and done, fling one rest. She's about to start yelling when we both hear footsteps on the stairs. Aki, hide. I'm not completely empty room, so this please support the statement, but it's better just to stay here and suffer with me. Fire some of the invisible shakes. Aki-chan, it's no size trying to interfere again, but you're not the useful one. I need Monica. Already did Killjoy spill our plan? I stare at Aki and she stares right through me. I notice the other one say, she's not here. Ha 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 ha. Oh shit. I won't let you win it, Tommy. But I'm part of you now, so you just can't get rid of me. Stop it. Give up. Ah. She's gone. Gone from the character files too, I bet. Or at least she's silent for now. That's my favorite Psycho. I missed you. Oh, I missed you too. Monica smiles sweetly, turns to me. Sorry, Brett, I tried to be a good one and let Jerry go. But I've realized that I don't need them. I just enjoy tormenting people, and Aki might be the one you prefer, but I'm here now. And now your file is protected, blah blah, I can't kill you, but I'm going to have so much fun trying. Yeah, fuck you, Monica. Ducky, ducky. Wait, so... Yeah, okay, so... This is a very short episode, I guess. Alright, me. I'll see you guys in the next one. This is just an episode that basically brings back Monica from being deleted. This is why it's called 2.5. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. I fucking hate Monica, man. Why
But
did
in
you just like
this
suck little
world
cat?
of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment?